Hey everyone, Becca here over at HomeGauge. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to go over 5 tips for creating quality content, and be sure to stay till the end when I give my secret tip for posting content when you're short on time or feeling a little burnt out. And if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe down below to stay in the loop with tons of other great videos that we create over at HomeGauge. These days, a strong social media presence is key for building a reliable brand and gaining potential customers and clients. If you're still unsure on why your business needs an online presence, check out my latest video where I go over reasons why your business needs an online presence and how it can help your business thrive. I'll be sure to include the link below. What is the essence of having a strong social media presence? Quality content. And what makes for quality content? Content that's engaging, educational, accurate, and honestly, the best search results for your customer's inquiry. In this video, I'm going to go over how you can actually capture all of these things on your social media platform. Let's go ahead and dive into it with tip number 1. Learn from your customers and give them a call to action. A good starting point is going to be researching what your customers and potential customers are talking about. Scroll through the comment section of businesses that you admire. What are their pain points? What sort of questions are they asking in your line of work? This is all great material for content ideas. You could do Q&As on your Instagram or more in-depth educational videos on your LinkedIn or Facebook. You should also comb through your previous posts to see what posts actually performed best, which resonated most with your audience, which has the most comments, likes, shares, saves. This is all stuff that's going to help you build better content for your audience down the road. You'll start noticing patterns and you'll quickly be able to see what's working and what's not. Tip number 2, write first and edit later. Start by writing out all your content and worry about editing later. This is where an editorial calendar can be a major asset when planning your content. There are tons of calendars that are actually free or give you a free trial that you can start with. Monday, HubSpot, Lumi, Google, these are just a few. Search the web for social media calendars and you'll be pleasantly surprised how many you find. Use the calendar to check on deadlines, write a post, let it sit for a day or two, and come back to polish it up. This is where you perfect your post, where you can check for spelling and grammatical errors. I like to use Grammarly. It's an app that helps me proofread and spell check as I write. Tip number 3, go behind the scenes. Consumers, and well, people for that matter, love learning about how businesses work. They love seeing people behind the brand and all these little pieces put together that make your business. To simply put it, showing the humans that run the show humanizes your brand, and it can actually be a super powerful marketing tool. Some ideas to consider sharing on your social media platform could look like a day in the life of a home inspector, about me post about you or your employees, tips on what to look for when purchasing a home, photos of your commute, like your favorite lunch spot or a stellar view you pass on your way to your next inspection. Tip number 4, make your content readable and engaging. The trick of the trade is, the longer someone lingers on your post, the more potential people your post can reach. So if you want to get the message across, make sure people are reading your entire post and your content is easy to read. What does this mean? It means thinking about the structure of your text and the words you use. If you're writing long paragraphs without any spacing, it can come off cumbersome and could easily scare away people when they're reading. That's why it's really important to add some spacing to allow your audience some room to breathe while reading your entire post. And lastly, have fun with your writing. Be personal. This helps you write quality content that's different from your competitor, and it's also a great chance for your audience to get to know you a little better. Alrighty, and now here's for the secret tip. Tip number 5, take a load off and reshare relevant content. I can't stress enough how much this tip has helped me when I'm feeling a little burnt out or short on time, but I still want to show up and remain consistent on my page. Of course, thinking of original content ideas is great, but you can also supplement some posts by searching for relevant articles on the web. Sharing articles about industry trends, engaging or inspiring images, or even relevant memes can add to your feed without taking valuable time out of your day. You can also make topics more personable and unique by adding your own perspective to the post. All right, folks, our time here is almost up. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap so you don't forget what you learned. Tip number 1, learn from your customers and provide a call to action. Tip number 2, write first, review later. Tip number 3, go behind the scenes, making your brand more personable. Tip number 4, make your content readable and engaging. And tip number 5, take a load off and reshare relevant content. Putting together a social media plan as a small business can feel overwhelming, but it really doesn't have to be. Set aside 30 minutes or so, a couple days out of the week, to focus on writing content. Pick a couple of the tips that we went over today and start building from there. The results will speak for themselves and hopefully inspire you to keep posting. I hope this video motivates you to start sharing your business more in the digital world. After all, half the world's population is using social media. That means there's 4.62 billion users online that have the potential of finding your business. Until next time, guys, I'm Becca. Take care.